Hello! In today's tutorial, I am going to show you how to join different colors of yarn together. So for this video, you will need crochet hook, yarn needle, scissors. Also, you will need 2 different colors of yarn. I'm going to show you 3 ways to do this. The first way is joining with a slip stitch. So here I already have 2 rows of double crochet. This is where it ended. So this would be where you would chain 3 and then turn. But we're going to add a different color yarn. So I'll keep it turned over and keep the work like this. So in this method, you're going to take the yarn and form a slip stitch. Put the hook through the yarn. Now, you're going to join right here in this first stitch. You go in. You're going to pull this pink yarn through and then just join it with a slip stitch. Now, this is where you will chain 3 and then continue on with your work. With the blue, I just like to crochet it in. So, yarn over and just continue your work with double crochets and leave this tail just pushed across here. Keeping the tail down like that will eliminate the need to weave in this one tail. You still will have to weave in this pink one, and the last pink after you finish off. So I will just do 1 row of pink. Sorry, you might hear my cats running around. I just got their cat toys they had all underneath the couch out. Okay, so that was joining a different color with the slip stitch. At the end of this video, I'll go ahead and weave in these ends, so that way if you don't know how to do it, you can see it, but for the people that already know how to do it, I'm not wasting their time. Okay, here is joining a color at the end of a row, but this is not with a slip stitch. So what you're going to do with this is the second row of double crochet. I have 9 stitches here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I need 10. So how we're going to join this color is you're going to yarn over, you're going to go into the next stitch, you're going to start making your double crochet. You're going to pull yarn through, so you have 2 loops, pull yarn through, and when you get to your last 2 loops of the double crochet, this is when you're going to add the yarn. So what you'll do is still keep a hold of the blue so it doesn't get loose. But how I like to do it is I take the new color and I keep it in between these fingers to keep it tight. Here's the blue. I hold that to keep it tight, and I keep the yarn in the same direction as I would if I was continuing with blue. So keeping a hold of all of these strands, you're going to go ahead and yarn over the pink and pull through. So then you can drop the blue and you can drop the end of this pink, or you can just hold on to it. That's what I do just right here. You're going to go ahead and chain your 3, making your turning chain. And then you're going to turn, and this is where you would just continue on to the 3rd row of double crochets, just like if you would have just kept it with blue. Then you would just finish all the way through. So I'll go ahead and show that again real fast. Okay, so you have 2 rows of double crochet. I got 9 stitches. I need to put the 10th in before I start my 3rd row. The 3rd row you want to be pink. So you're going to start your double crochet, yarn over into that 10th stitch there. Yarn over, pull through. You got 3 loops. Yarn over, pull through the first 2. Now you got these 2. Keeping this yarn, you're going to take your new color. I like to hold on to it with this hand. And then you want to keep the blue tight still, but you're going to yarn over the pink and pull it through. So now you can let go of the blue, and you're going to do your chain 3, your turning chain, in the pink. And then you're just going to work your 3rd row of double crochet like you normally would. So I'll go ahead and finish this 3rd row. And again, like I said with the other one, I'm going to move right along, and at the end of this video, I will go ahead and yarn in, or weave in all those yarn ends. So if you already know how to do it, you don't have to watch the end of this video. If you don't, you can go ahead and just skip to the end, and I'll show you how to weave in. I have one more way to show you how to join, and that is joining in the middle of a row. Okay, so far I've showed you how to join at the end and how to join at the end with a slip stitch. Now I will show you how to join in the middle of a row. So, just like on the last one, this is double crochets. You're going to yarn over and go into your next stitch. Yarn over, pull through. You got 3 loops. Yarn over, pull through the first 2, and then you have your last 2 loops. Now instead of using the blue, you're going to take the pink, hold it, and then still kind of keep the blue so it doesn't get loose. But you're going to yarn over and pull the pink through. Now you can let go of the blue and just continue the row with the pink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you finish off. Okay, so that is 3 different ways to join 2 different color yarns. Now, we'll start with this one, how to weave in the ends here. When you get to the back, you can see where you switch colors. So to weave this in, use your yarn needle. And you want to take the yarn through the same color. Obviously, you wouldn't want to weave this into the blue because it's going to be very visible. So just go ahead. You can go through so that you see it's not on the other side either. You're going through the middle of these stitches. And when you get through, just go ahead and pull. And then you can go ahead and snip. You're going to do the same thing with the blue. You're going to weave it in through the blue, not the pink. So this one we're going to go under here. Pull through and snip. So that got rid of the yarn tails where you joined. I'll show you how to weave in the ends. So you're going to go underneath that first loop. Go ahead and pull it in there. Now very similar to the other ways. Just go ahead and get underneath your stitches. And pull through. You don't have to go all the way to the end. Obviously, if you're working very long rows, you don't need to leave yarn tails that are going to go all the way to the end. I'm just pulling them all the way through the end because I only worked rows 10 stitches long. So just to show you, since you have the pink here and it ends, I'm not weaving it all the way to the end. Just pop it out, like right there is fine. And there you go, this piece, all the tails were weaved in. So I don't feel that you need to be shown how to do the slip stitch one. The slip stitch, it's secured everywhere, so it's just like weaving in the 2 ends. So how I did the end here and the end here in this one, same thing here. This one, where we joined at the end with no slip stitch. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go through the turning chain here. Once I get up the turning chain, I'm going to go back down and about a part of the way down, just pop out, and then you can go through the stitches just like we did on the other ones. Just like that. Now for the blue, you can see where you started to make that double crochet. So I'm going to go back down through. And then just weave in underneath the stitches. There, those are weaved in. And then you just have your ends here, and they're already secured. You can just weave them in like I did in the previous one. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, please. If you like my crochet videos, hit that subscribe button and leave comments with suggestions, anything like that. Thank you.